and families. We will begin by recognizing parents as everyday heroes for National Parents Day. Then we will explore our teachings on parental love and sacrifice, and the unique type of hero, Anpanman. We will also draw lessons from nature and conclude with a call to embody parental heroism in daily life. Happy Parents' Day. In 1994, Congress passed the National Parents' Day resolution, establishing the fourth Sunday of July as National Parents' Day. On this day each year, Americans recognize outstanding parents, celebrate teamwork in raising children, and support the role of parental guidance in building a strong, stable society. Throughout the nation, in almost every state, community leaders organize Parents' Day events to honor parents. Let us appreciate the Pace family for organizing Parents' Day events every year in our area. Let us read quotes from the National Parents' Day website. Parents are at the root of America's goodness, the greatest work of any individual, rich or poor, black or white. When it comes down to the evening of their life, it's their children and grandchildren, the work of being a parent. The focus of my sermon is recognizing parents as heroes. I intend to incorporate the relevant Bible passages and insights from True Parents' words to exemplify the central theme of this message. Let us read the Bible passages. The first one is from Matthew 14:19 to 21. Taking the 5 loaves and the 2 fish, and looking up to heaven, he gave thanks and broke the loaves. Then he gave them to the disciples, and the disciples gave them to the people. They all ate and were satisfied. And the disciples picked up 12 baskets of broken pieces that were left over. The number of those who ate was about 5,000 men, beside women and children. The second one is from Matthew 26 to 28. While they were eating, Jesus took bread, and he had given thanks. He broke it and gave it to his disciples, saying, "Take and eat. This is my body." Then he took a cup, and when he had given thanks, he gave it to them, saying, "Drink from it, all of you. This is my blood of covenant, which is poured out for many for forgiveness of sins." Let us read the True Parents' word. The hearts of parents who love their children are beautiful. When parents endure hunger themselves and warm up the food in their pockets to give to their children, the whole world bows down before their love, and the universe comes to help. The following passages are from True Father's autobiography as a peace-loving global citizen. Peace has been something that could be imagined only in a dream. Peace, though, it's not so difficult to accomplish. To begin with, we can find peace in the air we breathe, in the natural environment, and in the people around us. The family tradition of feeding others was still alive, however, and we would feed others even if it meant there wouldn't be enough to feed our family members. The first thing I learned after I ran to work was how to serve food to others. The pain of hunger can only be known by those who have experienced it. When a person is hungry, a mere grain of rice becomes very precious. Even now, it makes me tense just to think of Hunnam. It's hard to believe that a single grain of rice can give such stimulation to the body. But when you are hungry, you have such a longing for food that it makes you cry. Beginning with my first day in prison, I made it a habit to take half of my portion of rice and give it to my fellow prisoners, keeping only half for myself. I trained myself this way for 3 weeks and then ate a full ration. This made me think that I was eating enough rice for 2 people, which made it easier to endure the hunger. Let us explore a perspective of heroism. There is a joke featuring different approaches to encouraging individuals of various nationalities to evacuate from a ship by jumping into the ocean. For an American man, tell him that he will be a hero if he jumps into the ocean. What should you tell a Japanese man to make him jump into the ocean? We can tell him that everybody else is jumping into the ocean. Superheroes are widely admired by not just Americans, but also many individuals across different cultures. It is common to hear people, particularly young individuals, discussing questions such as, if you could have any superpower, what would you choose? Superheroes are characterized by distinctive abilities such as fight, enhanced strength, remarkable speed, or invincibility. They committed to upholding justice and ensuring the safety of others. Additionally, superheroes are often portrayed as possessing attractive physical features. Allow me to introduce a different type of superhero, Ant-Man, recognized for having a head made of ampan, a sweet bread roll filled with red bean paste. Unlike more conventional superheroes, such as Superman, Ant-Man does not possess stereotypical good looks or extraordinary physical strength. Instead, his defining trait is his kindness and self-sacrifice. He offers portions of his own head to those in need, providing nourishment to the hungry. Anpanman was created by Takashi Yanase, who experienced starvation and witnessed suffering as a World War II soldier. He said, "War causes suffering and hunger. The hardest thing for humans is being hungry. When humans are hungry, they will betray others to get something to eat. Their thinking becomes distorted." As you know, two fathers witnessed this kind of situation in Hunan prison. And Mr. Yanase also believed that justice is often politicized during conflict, with both sides promoting their own version of justice. Mr. Yanase felt that superheroes fighting for justice could glorify war. For example, Captain America was primarily created as pro-World War II propaganda targeting American society. That is why Mr. Yanase created a superhero character who provides food to those in need. He also put his philosophy into Viking Man, a rival of Anpanman. Viking Man is based on the concept of germs or bacteria. The word Viking means germs in Japanese. While mold and bacteria are scientifically distinct, both are types of microorganisms. Viking Man can be interpreted as representing mold that makes bread unfit for consumption, opposing Anpanman, whose head is made of bread. However, in Mr. Yanase's perspective, the dynamic between Anpanman and Viking Man reflects a theme of coexistence. To prepare bread, the essential ingredients include flour, water, salt, and yeast. While both yeast and mold are classified as fungi, yeast is unicellular, whereas mold is multicellular. Yeast plays a critical role in bread production due to its fermentation properties. Without it, bread cannot be made. Fungi require an external food source, such as bread, for survival. Although Anpanman and Viking Man are adversaries, their relationship is interdependent. Although mold is often considered undesirable, it was crucial in World War II and remains in use in medical today. Penicillin, a groundbreaking antibiotic that saved countless lives, was derived from the penicillium mold, like the blue mold commonly found on bread. Penicillin marked the beginning of antibiotic era by providing an effective treatment for bacterial infections. As the first broadly used antibiotic, it contributed to lower mortality rates from various conditions and supported the safety of complex medical procedures by helping manage infection risks. Do you know the human body needs bacteria? The human body coexists with good bacteria known as probiotics. Probiotics play a crucial role in maintaining human health, primarily residing in the gut. These beneficial microbes help with digestion, nutrient absorption, and protecting against harmful bacteria. The principles of coexistence and co-prosperity, as advocated by true parents, are reflected within the natural world. As true parents said, we can find peace in the natural environment. Let us consider the attributes of Anpanman. Anpanman exemplifies the nurturing qualities often associated with parental, particularly maternal, care as described by true parents in the following passage. When parents forego their own hunger and prepare food to provide for their children, their selfless love is universally respected and supported. Anpanman has maintained significant popularity in Japan for over 30 years. Initially, publishers and television producers were uncertain about its potential success due to Anpanman's unconventional depiction, differing from traditional superheroes endowed with superpowers. However, the series gained a strong following among young children, likely because of their openness and receptiveness to the characters' emotional depths, unclouded by preconceived notions. What did Jesus try to teach people at his time? Jesus sought to convey the concept of the heart of a heavenly parent. The Israelites were experiencing hardship under the control of the Roman Empire, and many anticipated that the Messiah, like a superhero, would deliver them from the oppression. That is why the core messages in Jesus' teachings were often not fully understood by the people. The Bible even illustrates Jesus as a superhero, performing miracles and wonders. I remember true father often joked about the term Messiah in Japanese. Japanese pronounce Messiah as Messiah, which resembles Messiah, meaning a place to feed food. This analogy suggests viewing the Messiah as providing spiritual nourishment and reflecting a parental heart. For centuries, God has been referred to as the Heavenly Father, and the feminine aspects of the divine have often been overlooked. Historically, the political and economic spheres have exemplified traditionally masculine ideals of heroism and confrontation. And regrettably, religious institutions have frequently operated in parallel with these trends. While I acknowledge the role of God's providence in expanding the Christian foundation globally, I believe that the feminine dimensions of God was empathetic to the suffering and hunger experienced by colonized local communities, and desire to provide for their needs. The introduction of God as Heavenly Parent by True Mother, along with her teachings on the heart of feminine God, represents a noteworthy development. While archetypes of masculine heroism remain relevant in addressing injustices and self-interest in contemporary society, the concept of parental heroes often offers a version. The concept of parent heroes offers a vision for fostering coexistence and mutual prosperity in the world. According to Buddhist teachings, both heaven and hell are described as having identical dining conditions, including similar food and environments. In each setting, individuals are provided with exceptionally long chopsticks for eating. The distinction lies in behavior. While those in heaven successfully nourish themselves by using the chopsticks to feed one another, those in hell are unable to do so because they do not consider helping others. This parable illustrates the importance of the heart of parents. Let us embody the parental hearts in daily life. In conclusion, parental heroism, which is True Parents' core message, is a profound and inspiring concept that spans faith, culture, and nature. By learning from spiritual teachings, cultural insights, and natural examples, we are called to embody parental love and sacrifice in our lives, becoming heroes in our own right. As Anpanman gained recognition and popularity first among pure young children and subsequently among adults, I aspire for the messages of true parents to eventually be acknowledged by the broader public. Thank you so much. Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Parent, thank you for this time to gather here to worship Heavenly Parent. Today is National Parents' Day. Heavenly Parent, you are the parents of all humankind. You want to embrace all humankind in this world. Until now, we couldn't understand your parental heart, and we fight each other. We set the enemy, and we destroy enemies. But you have a parental heart, want to embrace everyone in this world. Heavenly Parent, we are so blessed. We have True Parents' teachings. True Parents taught us you are the parents of all humankind. And True Parents showed us the examples of parental heart. So Heavenly Parent, let us follow the example and be the true parents. The concept of Heavenly Parent who embrace all people in the world eventually. Thank you, Heavenly Parent. I'd like to report everything in the name of Breast Center families gathered here. Adieu.